Welcome to a Skin Depth Convo. I'm Anna Kagaraikis. Now, 2020 has been an interesting year, to put it mildly. While we anxiously await for the calendar to turn, before we look ahead at the excitement of a new year, it's time to close the door on 2020. I'm sure many are ready to turn away the key, throw that thing away, and shut that door. But today is a special episode as we have all four owners of Lira Clinical on the show today. We have Metaxia Delikas, Francine Kagaraikis, Brenda Cumming, and Anna Constantine joining the show. Thank you all for coming. I'm so excited about having everybody on today, and I know we're ready to shut the door completely on 2020, but let's talk about 2020. What was popular this last year, and what will continue to trend for 2021?
I feel that this itself, the Zoom, is going to be very popular. It's what helped us stay connected during 2020. And I feel that this is going to continue in 2021 and beyond. Being connected, being able to talk and see the person makes a huge difference when you're trying to communicate, educate, and just be involved. Professionals are able to talk to their clients. We're able to talk to our clients. It's a new way for all of us to stay connected.
I think what's happened here, it's changed our industry, it's changed our lives. And I think that this change is going to continue to 2021. And we just need to go with the change and do the best we can to be positive. And I think a positive attitude starting the 2021 is really important for all of us.
But it's also difficult. And we're finding it's difficult because one day our doors are open, the next day our doors are closed.
Yeah.
So all of us have had a very difficult time this year, and we're very, very proud of all our professionals out there who have struggled and have kept selling products and making sure that their customers are taken care of during this difficult time.
I think a lot of us really thought that this was going to be over by June. Mm-hmm. I know I did. I was so optimistic that it was going to end, but yet, your state is shut down again. Ours is partially shut down. Other states are open, and it's been just talking to all our accounts throughout the United States. It's been really hard for everybody, and I can't wait. And I usually hate New Year's. This is what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to 2021, and I really, really, really want to see everybody in person. I want to go to trade shows. I want to network with everybody and, help everybody get through this.
But I'm not sure when that's going to happen. This is what we're
looking at. But I'm going to be positive.
Right. Yes.
Have to be positive, guys. We have to be positive. We have to all be together and united in this positive type of way we approach. And I think the opportunity for us to have this podcast, Anna, thank you again for putting us all in the same Zoom. But it's really important that we work as a team. The philosophy of Lira is always to be a team player. And we consider all of our estheticians and our medical professionals a team player in this aesthetic industry. And we really want to start off, with a very positive message for next year. I can tell you what Brenda says, talking to the accounts and talking to the people in the industry, it's been a struggle. Mm-hmm. And all we can say is that we have to be thankful of our health, be, conscious of what we can do on a daily basis to keep and ensure our health is at its best. Stress, this stress has been incredible. We have to all work really together as far as reassuring everyone that we can get through this together.
I also think it's staying connected to people in the industry, staying connected to the clients. I feel that's a big key. And then the biggest trend is just upselling and selling retail. I feel that's a whole nother change. People are used to doing hands-on and treatment. And I feel now they're having to change and go more into retail and home care and educating their accounts and their clients how to take care of their skin and maintain.
Well, Anna, let's kind of touch more on the home kits. That's the biggest thing right now. I've seen a huge change with that people are doing more personal home care because you couldn't go in clinics and you couldn't go in person to see your esthetician or your skincare professional.
Right.
So what have you seen with the home kits? What changes have come from that?
I feel a lot more people are getting into these preset kits, essential kits, or kits that are preset for anti-age or acne or preset design kits, and they give it to their clients, and it's nice because it's self-explanatory, but it also helps maintain. So I feel for us, these essential kits that we offer have been flying off the shelf.
Those home treatments are very, very popular, as Anna's saying right now. Adding in the Pro Pads, it actually jumpstarts all of their treatments.
Yeah, I love the Pro Pads. They're fantastic. Those are nice little quick, you just feel a little better Once you have a little pro pad just on you, I just feel like I had my own little home kit, just kind of get it started. But another thing that Lira's done really well, that all of you have done really well, is the webinars. Webinars seem to be really, really popular this year. How have you guys all utilized them?
Staying connected is really the key. Kind of keeping our minds going and keeping us very informed of where the industry is going. Like even the pro pads, it was just a home treatment, but really it's now a mini peel at home. So just being connected and educated on the ways we can go out in the industry and work with our home care products, work with our clinics, understanding that there is a need to learn and continually learn how to improve our industry.
Also in the webinars, it's very difficult, but we are trying to change up the subjects a bit. As Metaxia is saying, we're talking about treatments, we're talking about products, but we're also talking about what's going on around us at the same time, the environment, mask me. There's so many different things going on, even to our clinical carol. We're just staying connected with all the information that's going on around us.
Let's also talk about hand sanitizers, because you guys have upgraded the hand sanitizer. It's, everybody's had hand sanitizers for years, but you did something different. How have you made it better?
Everybody has a hand sanitizer, but the one thing the hand sanitizers do is it dries the skin. You put it on, you keep reapplying, you're washing your hands, reapplying hand sanitizer all day long. So we've been very, very fortunate, and we brought in our phenomenal Mastija oil, and we've added it to our hand sanitizer. So at this point, we are actually trying to heal the hands as we are protecting ourselves. So our hand sanitizer is a step up from a regular hand sanitizer with our phenomenal Mastija oil.
Well, we did it the Lira way. The Lira way is to take something that's out there in the market and make it better, make it exclusive, make it give you multi benefits whenever you use a product. And having hydration after a hand sanitizer, it makes sense, but making it Lira way. And I think that's why we've done so well. And the success on that product is because it's unique and it brings more than just a sanitized result. It really gives you that hydration that we really need.
And I think we added another size too, actually, 2 additional sizes. So we first came out with the 6 ounce, and now we came out with a mini so people can put them into their purses. Mm-hmm. We also came out with a gallon size so you can refill it. And I feel with the mini, we added a spray to it so people can spray their hands. And I'm getting positive feedback that people love that spray. So just being able to have it a smaller size in your purse and being able to utilize it when needed is the key too.
I have it in my purse, ready to go always. So as soon as I get out of the store, it's like just quick spray, no problem. Yeah. I feel better. It's that little reassurance right there. Yeah. So obviously this year with 2020, the big change is everybody has to wear a mask, at least definitely here in California and different parts of the United States. They're asking everybody to wear a mask, also around the world. So what we're seeing with that now is you're getting a new development, which we've talked about before, mask me. Brenda, can you kind of touch upon that and what it is and what you're doing and what everybody should be doing to kind of combat it?
Well, I just had a nurse in my clinic 2 days ago. She normally has beautiful skin, and she came in to get a Botox treatment, and I made her slip her mask down, and I was really shocked. This girl works in an emergency room, and of course, as she admitted to me, by the time she gets home, she's so exhausted that she can't even hardly wash her face, which is like a mortal sin in my office. You have to at least wash your face. But we're seeing a lot of maskne all over the United States, and we all know why. It's a lot of bacteria. You're breathing back your own breath into that mask, and this is a lot of bacteria. So at least Lira, we've already had those products. Who knew? So just encouraging using our ice clarifying mask and our pro pads and get that skin detoxed and opened up and wash your face at night. We have tons of treatments that our accounts can find that are accessible to help really clear that up.
Please join our webinars, and you will see a few of the treatments on there. We do talk about it and tell you which products to go ahead and use.
Fantastic. Now, another thing that was actually a good thing that came out of 2020 is that Lira actually introduced its brand new CBD product, which came out with a lot of positive feedback. Can you all tell us about it?
Well, first of all, I was the one that, myself and Brenda, we had wanted no part. In fact, we had no interest in doing anything with CBDs with Lira. 3 years, and we've talked about it in webinars, 3 years of convincing us. And I have to say 100% I'm all in. I got a phone call coming this morning to work saying that one of my dear friends had some treatment and her skin was kind of burnt from the treatment. And she put a little bit of the CBD on one area just to test it, to see if she really saw the difference. And she called and she goes, oh my God, I see the difference with the inflammation going down. I truly could say, as one of the partners here in Lira, I'm 100% in. And that was not an easy feat to do.
The only one I had on my side was Anna. And Anna and I were leading the way because we understood that CBD. But Brenda and Metaxia were the skeptics in the team. But Anna and I convinced them that we have to go forward. And it was actually showing them the data and letting them see how we could make it different than every other CBD out there.
Fran, you're very persuasive. How are we going to say no? How do we say no to you ever?
You find ways. I've noticed you found a lot of ways.
Metaxia.
I did.
To beat us, you know, and your enthusiasm. That's what sells me.
No, facts sold me, Brenda.
Well, her facts and her enthusiasm. And I know you're all about the facts. I've been pretty skeptical for a long time.
I think Anna and I noticed that it is the gold rush, as they're saying, but that was one way of looking at it. And what we needed to do is find a way to introduce it, as Metaxia said earlier, the Lira Way. And we found our own power entourage. There's no THC in our product, but we have powerful CBD powered by Lira's Mastica oil, terpenes. So we're very, very proud. And we have put everything in that product, including the kitchen sink. We were on all these different Zooms. We were doing it globally. We did it in Europe. We've done Zooms in Europe. We've done them in Australia. We've done them in the United States. And we are very proud to say this product has taken off.
As Metaxia said on a webinar, I think it's not just CBD. Like you go to a gas station or a grocery store or here in Colorado, come on, we were the first ones. You can buy it anywhere. You can buy it at King Soopers. But the fact that you took the combination of all those beautiful ingredients, again, and the facts, convinced me.
Well, thank you, Anna, for being on
my side. It's not
a
cheap grade CBD.
No, and I think it's educating too. I think people hear CBD and they freak out. So I think a lot of education and a lot of, just feedback and to reassure them that CBD is the new norm, new trend, and it really does work. And just believing in it, I think, is a key.
We call it the Lamborghini in our skincare line. It has the high-end texture, it has the high-end ingredients, it has the high-end results. It is the Lamborghini in our company as we reference it. But even the labs, we've gone to multiple labs and chemists, and I have to say, they even said, after working with us for 3 years, that for us to put this much effort and this much time to come up with this unique formula, it is the Lamborghini in their eyes too.
And this year was a year that people were looking for skin health. I mean, we've all been conscious of what's going on around us. And to have this type of product that is a powerful anti-inflammatory is very, very important. And as Brenda was saying earlier, how maskne is out there. So we do need to take care of our skin. And having a product that is potent and really corrects your skin is very important, especially in 2020 and beyond.
What you can do is you want to find out more information about the CBD product, how it all came to be. Make sure to listen back to one of our previous episodes of a Skin Depth Convo. We had a 4-part series on it. You can really get in depth on everything that you need to know about CBD products and Lira Clinical. But let's move ahead now. We're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel of this COVID-19 tunnel with the vaccines coming out, but it's not going away overnight. Do you think we'll be following COVID-19 safety protocols in the long term?
Well, I'm going to jump in and say yes. This is not going to go away. So we need to be prepared, but we really have to be prepared that it's going to take some time. How much time, we don't know. One company or one agency is saying one thing and the other agency is saying the other thing. So we don't know, but I think that we've learned, and we learned that we can adapt. And so we need to be prepared to be able to understand that this might take a little bit longer for our industry to come back 100%.
But it will come back. And I think that's the positive, but there will be some changes. And every customer needs to feel comfortable going to their professional. So they're going to see a lot more sanitation, disinfection. They're going to be looking around for all of this. And the professionals do know how to do it. So we're very proud to say we'll be able to welcome back their clients.
Now, 2020 also affected the medical aesthetics industry. Brenda, how did it affect it overall?
Well, we were all shut down for 9 weeks or more. And, if you're a busy practice, you're already booked and you're closed for 9 weeks. And there was this huge rush when we opened in June. And I mean a huge rush because everybody, and we were calling it Zoom face. I probably got more new patients and a lot of men actually who don't know how to do Zoom or looking down into their laptop. And all of a sudden they have to look at themselves all day long and they see all their wrinkles and their volume loss. But we had this huge rush and then it just kind of died. So it died like in about September. Again, we're all thinking this was going to be over and it's not. And some of the research I've been reading is that it's probably going to take 2.8 years for this industry to recover. So neurotoxins are still the leading requested treatment. Derma fillers have dropped off. A lot of people are and of course, and I've been saying this for years, but everybody hates their neck. You stare at your neck on Zoom long enough, I'm sure the facial surgeons have probably gotten a little bit busier, but they come in complaining about that and then texture on their body and wanting body treatments. And then we call it the COVID-19 weight gain, 19 pounds. We've seen that. And some of the, our patients are looking at, some non-invasive fat reducing treatments. We're going to see a lot of change.
Well, we are working on a medical aesthetics show for 2021. So really excited about that coming out for Skin Depth Convo. Give us a little bit more of a sneak peek. You kind of mentioned a few things, but what are some trends that we might see coming out this next year? We'll go more in depth in the next episode, but give us a little sneak peek.
Well, I think Lira has always, talked about the importance of home care and retail. And I really think that this year has made a huge change in that with patients, clients understanding how important it is to maintain their skin at home. So I think that's going to stay the same. I think body treatments are going to be really big this year. A lot of the medical devices, radio frequency, skin tightening with ultrasound, all those are very, very popular. IPL is still popular. I look forward to talking more about that on our next podcast.
But I have to say real quick is that whatever device you use, you're still going to need the support of good products,
right,
and good ingredients. All these things will give you a result. To maintain the result, you need to have a good product selection. And I think that what we're finding out with 2021, that the products should be actually distributed not just to the face and décolleté, all the way down. So you'll see more of an interest in firming ingredients that will help the body, especially with the COVID-19. We have to be able to be aware that we want to bring it to the whole body instead of just to the face and décolleté.
And again, non-invasive treatments. Non-invasive.
Progressive, not aggressive.
Progressive, not aggressive, keeping the maintenance going, but not just for the face and the neck, but for the entire body. And that's where threads come into play, smooth threads. I have a couple of patients who we're treating cellulite with the smooth threads, and we're seeing great results with that.
I'm excited about all of them, but I do have to say, Brenda, you have been an advocate for making sure that our firming lotion is upgraded even with epigenetic technology. So we are in the process of listening and doing exactly that. So that firming lotion, which is already very popular, is also going to be getting that 2021 upgrade.
Facelift. It needs a facelift.
There you go.
Yeah.
A facelift.
I think what the element that Brenda brings, which is really crucial for us, is that she does have the medical MediSpa, which also helps us being informed of what's out there new, the devices that are new. She's constantly connecting with the nurses in this industry and the doctors. So we want to be connected with the whole range of aesthetic, the whole range in the aesthetic industry. We want to be sure to fulfill what everyone needs in their practice, from the esthetician all the way to the doctors.
Even though we have a hiccup and it's going to take probably 2 years for us to recover, I don't think this industry is going to go away at all.
No.
We're living longer and we're trying to be healthier and we don't look our stated age. And I think we're going to, survive this and be a lot stronger.
I think for sure you're going to start to see a lot more body. And I feel like that's going to start to come in. And even in our body treatments and our spa line, wonderful ranges of products and just combos with treatments that people are getting. But a lot more people are starting to do it with body. So I think that's going to be trending, especially for 2021.
Our body line, our Lira Spa line, has increased sales over 40%. The interest on our spa line is incredible this last 6 months.
Well, I don't know any other line that actually puts lipid soluble vitamin C in their spa line or in their body line. So we're very proud to say that we get clinical results with our spa line. And the other nice little sneak peek that we have is because we were able to convince everyone, we will be adding a special CBD product for the body. And this is going to be something very, very unique, as Lira usually does. And this one will be a little more of a full spectrum with a special type of extraction. So we will be adding a customized CBD for body in 2021.
Exciting. I'm excited to hear about it. I mean, 2021 is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of great things to look forward to this next year. But let's talk about the future of trade shows and in-person classes. Do you see them at all returning sooner rather than later?
Yes.
Good. Good.
Yes. We want them.
I have a patient who works for Freeman's, and she was telling me that the bigger trade shows are probably going to be back by August. But it'll be interesting to see the challenge. You know, everybody wants to be the first in line to go to have a trade show. So how many trade shows can one person attend, you know, in August, and who's going to be the front of the line? And I'm always an optimist. I believe that we'll be back in trade shows. I believe that Random Attacks are going to be out doing the Ageless tour. We're going to be back out.
We've signed up too. The positive, we've actually put deposits on most of these shows out there because we definitely believe that it's going to happen. So like Brenda says, we definitely are ready, armed to get out there on the trade show and actually meet everyone and kind of, start back to where we were comfortable with, actually being out there with all the aesthetic industry.
And I think the lack of connection and the disconnect we've all had for a year, I think people are just starving to get out and have FaceTime and meet people face to face and network, greet our old friends again. I'm looking forward to it.
We also need it because this is
we do need it. We're humans.
It inspires us
to
talk to people, to hear them, to see them. It inspires us. And not only going out in the US, we also are looking forward to going back to Australia, going to the EU, going out there and seeing all of you because we miss you all.
We do. I miss seeing them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I even think about it like the kids. My kids are so excited to get back to school, and we're all excited.
What kid is ever excited to go back to school?
They all are.
Get back to school, and then they might close it down in January. They might have to wait a little bit, and just to see their faces. And I feel like that's how we feel with these trade shows. It's like we sign up for these trade shows, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're gonna have to move this one. But I do agree with you. I think around August, I think we're gonna see a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think we were gonna be at these trade shows, and we're excited to see everybody.
It is going to be fun. It's going to be really fun to see everybody and get that human connection again. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm hoping that it does come sooner rather than later. But 2020 was also a big year for all four of you because it was the 10-year anniversary of Lira.
What a way to have a 10-year anniversary.
I know, right? We're going to have to officially party, though, in 2021.
We've grown up.
You got to look at dog years. You got to look at aesthetic years. So, I mean, it's not the same thing.
But let's talk about this decade. What's this decade been like for all of you? I mean, I know it's kind of a loaded question, but let's kind of look back.
For me, it's been rewarding to see that our hard efforts as a team, we grew. And I think our mission it hasn't changed. Having it the Lira Way, which is a team effort, respecting everyone and putting it on the table and battling back and forth. And the CBD product that we brought, the Infused Tea, was one example how we've started this way and we're continuing after 10 years to work as a team. I think we respect everyone's opinion, and we really are so blessed to have a wonderful sales team and just a wonderful staff. I mean, I feel very fortunate, as I did the first day when we opened this company.
It's also exciting because we learn every day. There's new information every day coming out from our labs, from all of nature. We're learning more and more every day, and we are able to share that information and bring that to you through Lira. So we're very, very excited to continue to bring that to you for the next 10, 20 years.
I even like just even the marketing. I feel like just to kind of go back, I mean, we're going to be sending these really cool, I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, these really cool cards in their packages. And I'm just excited just to see some of the images from the old packaging to now, the new packaging, and just some of the old marketing to the new marketing. So it's just exciting to see from start to like even now it gets even better. So that's what's kind of exciting, just knowing that all these just pictures and images, and you're like, wow, I just didn't know the change until you look at them.
And I don't know
Isn't
if
that
anybody
fun though,
remembers.
Fran, looking at our packaging from day
Yes,
one?
I was
And
just
the
going to
names
say,
of our products to now
God.
and our marketing pieces.
Okay, the name, what was it? It was actually, it was the caviar cream. No, it's the BioLift. The BioLift was known as the amino complex.
Oh,
The bio amino complex.
Bioamino complex, excuse
Yeah.
me. Oh my God, we're so excited with our peptides. And so at this point, we called it the amino complex. And we thought, wow, we are so smart doing that. Thank God we changed it.
I
And the
can't
other
believe it's been 10 years.
And
Oh my
years.
God.
I have to say with Anna though, Anna has taken this role
Yep.
on, and you know, we've had marketing support through the whole thing, but Anna is definitely stop the presses. I need to look at it. And I
Yes.
have to say that at 11 o'clock at night, all of us would get phone calls saying, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this. And I have to say, Anna has been very inspirational as far as our marketing pieces out there, taking that extra time to look at things. And we're really fortunate too with our Gumas marketing agency working with us. So we've definitely grown a lot in the market as far as our brand and keeping our brand very specific. So we're just really very proud of our brand and how it's represented in the industry right now too.
But Anna, do you remember the first tubes when we had the Pro C4 and our Biohydra C? I kind of liked them. I still kind of like them.
And the
Remember the
recovery
tall
bomb.
tube?
Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
recovery bomb.
We have this little archive in corporate office, and every time I walk by it, I just smile because I mean, from the first packaging to now, just to see the difference, and even like just the brochures. So oh yeah, change. It's nice.
we got to do like a picture montage. I hope you guys have something coming out for that because that would be a lot of fun to show that.
The
Yeah.
sizes. We went from this size to this size to this size. I mean, the sizes themselves.
All right, so let's kind of talk about the future of Lira, you know, where it goes for 2021, and also kind of incorporate the past. But your marketing has changed, as you've talked about. Your marketing has changed a lot over the years. And how has it changed over these last 10 years, and what do you see for the future?
Oh my gosh. When we first started, we had a lot more swirls and a lot more. I just pulled up, I have look at this. This is one of our original brochures. But this is how we started with Lira. I mean, it was a lot of swirl, a lot of DNA. And then just from this to like being more simplified, being more clean. So I think there's a huge change. I mean, just even just looking at some of these pieces. So I just think it's neat to see that we had a lot of detail, but now just simplifying things, making it really clean and clinical. And I feel like that's just kind of been our new trend or new thing. It's just to simplify and make it clean.
So what kind of colors do you see for 2021?
So I see a lot more, the softer, the pastel colors are going to be introduced a little bit more in 2021, calming, soothing. So I think you're going to see still that clean clinical look, but you're going to see some of the softer colors coming in.
But still keeping the teal.
Yeah, the Pantone colors of the year are like a gray and
I saw
then
that.
also
And
yellow.
Ugly yellow. Ugh.
Sunshine.
Yes,
That
but
color.
Anna's been using a lot of those colors
Yes,
for
she
our hand
has.
sanitizer. And if you look at all of that marketing, we were ahead of the game.
Right. Well, and even too, like I said, we'll still keep the teal and the silver and all the other colors, but just that softer tone is going to come in and still that clean clinical look that we love.
I think it's great. I think it's absolutely great. So what do you see now for the future of Lira when it comes to new products? What are we seeing for 2021?
We had the peel on the table for about 1.5 years, and we've gone through about 4 different prototypes. So we're excited to finally finalize the one that we think is going to be one of our most unique I would not say just unique. I would say one of the nicest brightening treatments in the industry. We're just excited that we're going to bring this new peel to the market. And I think it took a long time. And I think this coronavirus had actually delayed it, but most people weren't working in their clinics as much. So we're excited that when they get back to their clinics, they'll have this brand new treatment that they can offer to their existing accounts or new accounts coming to their facilities.
And we'll be adding a product to that new peel at the same time, because we have always been a company that's always worked with global skin. Brightening the skin meant actually managing melanin. So we have been, from the beginning, from 2010, this was our philosophy from then, and it continues to be. So we have been focusing on global skin from the beginning and will continue on. And as Metaxia is saying, we do have this awesome new peel coming out, but we also will have a brand new corrective retinol, which is retinaldehyde, with our phenomenal hydroxyzome. So we do have this new technology out there for brightening and correcting skin with less inflammation, because a lot of our clients are a little more concerned about inflammation, and we are all a little more health conscious. So we are able to get better results with less inflammation with Lira.
Well, Brenda mentioned earlier, it's no downtime. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a treatment that could go right back into the workforce. I see some of the treatments in the industry right now, and they're saying that you should have a 7-day downtime period after getting a treatment. That's not the trend, and that's not what's really reasonable in the market right now. Like Brenda said earlier, it's really going in, getting a treatment and looking better and going right back to work. And that's what we're seeing.
Yeah, no one has time to be down for 7 days. I mean, a bruise can impact somebody, especially if they're hiding their treatment, much less going to work and having your skin, falling off.
Yeah, and I've seen it, but it's still out in the industry right now. I still
Right.
see some treatments that are requiring to have downtime and prep before treatment and post-care after treatment. It really is so complicated, and it's so, in the past, we were doing that 20, 30 years ago. So the trend in being current and being efficient with the technology in the market is understanding no downtime, less inflammation, like Francine said. And the key word is global treatments. Lira's philosophy, and I think one of the reasons why we came into the market, we wanted to be able to offer a skincare line that offered all products to all global skin type that could benefit everyone. It wasn't limited to one particular Fitzpatrick type. So we're very proud of our accomplishments from the past to today and to the future with Lira Skincare.
Well, you all have been ahead of the game when it comes to global skincare and treating different skin types. But let's also go into the spring. Is there a new treatment guide coming out in the spring?
Yeah, we're really excited for it. So we are introducing these new trends that are coming in, but we are going to have that soft, subtle, but clean clinical look. We're excited to introduce a lot more nature. So you're going to see a lot more nature in there. And then we're going to add some more body. I feel like this is the time for body, and this is a perfect time to give more body treatments. So you'll see a lot more of that.
Right. We have to remind people that the skin doesn't stop right here. It continues.
And something else that's really important to Lira, obviously we've talked about a lot, is mastiha. That product is amazing. That ingredient that you've incorporated so much of your product in your Mystique line. We actually had a whole episode on a Skin Depth Convo about mastiha and talking about the folklore and everything. But something that's really special that Lira Clinical has done is adopt mastiha trees. Metaxia, can you tell us a little bit about it?
It just searching for more information for mastiha, and I came across Adopt a Mastiha Tree, and I connected with HEOs, and I talked to the owner, and I talked to the association, and it was such a cool, unique idea. So the 4 owners adopted 4 trees, and what came in the mail, the adoption papers and a branch and some mastiha products, was so overwhelming for me and for the rest of the owners, that we decided to support it through all our employees. But to have a tree that is going to be supported by Lira for a whole year is really important, because it's given us so many beautiful benefits from this resin and this tree. And we're looking for the 4 owners to go to HEOs next year, God willing, to go to HEOs next year to see the trees that we're supporting. So we're really excited. And I think that you'll find you have to give back, and we need to give back to their environment. And it's such a good cause. And I think it just means so much for Lira to be able to support these wonderful trees and support the environment at the same time. So we're really excited.
How many trees have we adopted this year?
We're going to totally adopt by the end of this over 30 trees.
Wow.
That's so cool.
We're very, very excited about this.
Hold on. I have a picture of the tree.
She loves
Oh,
it.
that's so cool. I love that.
Yeah.
Lyra Clinical Trees.
Yay.
That is so special.
I love that we're giving back to Mother Earth.
Mhm.
Yes.
She's given to us. Now we give back to her.
She has, we need to replenish her.
I love it. I think it's absolutely great what you're doing. And I think it's a fantastic thing for a lot of people to do is to, to help support the mastica trees. And I know it's an important part for Lira. So, just congratulations for what you've done. And it's just a great way to continue on this company.
We'll have to go to Ireland and contribute to the whiskey.
I'm down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll be there.
So to officially close 2020, we want to wish everybody a happy holidays, a healthy, happy new year. So I think we need to do a little cheers to end the show today. We everybody have a little something, a little cheers, a little toast to 2021. May it all be healthy and a wonderful, bright new year.
Stay
And
safe.
happy
2021. Happy New Year. Cheers.
Nice to see you all. Cheers to all.
Cheers to 2021. And we are looking forward to seeing all of you in the next year.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Love my partners.
Love my partners too. Thank you.
Thank you.
And make sure to keep listening to a Skin Depth Convo. You can also email us if you have any questions at skindepthconvo@liraclinical.com. That's skindepthconvo@liraclinical.com. Ladies, it's a fantastic
Hold
show.
on, Anna.
Yes.
We've learned to do Zoom. Your podcasts have been a hit. I have to say, I am very proud of what you've done and helped our company. So all of our, well, obviously, your mother is a supporter, but Brenda, Anna, and I really want to thank you for doing all this hard work to making us look good and making our company go out there to the many people that we couldn't have reached without your help. So thank you so much.
We appreciate that, Anna. Thank you.
I love
You make
you
it
guys.
easy. You make it easy for us because I really hate this, but
Well, thank you all again for joining us. For all of us at a Skin Depth Convo, I'm Anna Kagaraikis. We'll see you next time.